So the first thing I do for the pets in the morning is making breakfast for my two bunnies, Mika and Hazel, because they are already waiting for their food. So as you can see, I use some pellets and some herbs. The herb mix is from Details.nl, a Dutch website, and I really love the quality and the variety. Here you can see that I'm adding some dried carrots from JR Farm. I always buy some bags so that I can make their salad more enriching. And here I'm adding some pieces of the JR Farm fruit salad. And here I'm adding some of the cucumber from Tiny Flower Shop because Apollo doesn't really like them, so I just like it to give it to them. Here I'm adding some pea flakes, and this is for the same reason as a cucumber. Apollo doesn't like it, so I'm giving it to the rabbits. And here I'm adding some dried strawberry. These contain more sugar than the others, so I'm also not giving that many. Here you can see I'm adding some dried banana. This is something that most rabbits really like, and mine too. This is freeze-dried, I think, and I'm also not giving too much because I just want them to eat their herbs. Here I'm sprinkling some hibiscus and rose flower. I'm also adding some herbs that are really good for the immune system and for their health. And I'm just sprinkling it around so they just have to eat it. Here I'm adding some dried pumpkin. These were leftovers from a Tiny Flower Shop box. And they also really like them. Now I'm adding in some treats. These are from Supreme Pet Foods, I think. And now I'm giving one entire treat for them because it's been a while. And as you can see here, Hazel is already waiting for me. It's now around lunchtime, and I bought a few veggies, as you can see, for the rabbits. Veggies are a really important part of their diet, as they are herbivores, of course. So I'm gonna prepare a salad for them. Here you can see that I'm preparing some green cabbage. This isn't the healthiest veggie for rabbits because to some rabbits it can cause some health problems in their stomach. But to really healthy rabbits like mine, it wouldn't be a problem. But if you know that your rabbits are really sensitive or have some health problems, this is not the best veggie you can give. But if you gave it and your rabbits are sick afterwards, it's really important to go to the vet. And it's also really important to give them berry leaves, as those are really good to prevent diarrhea. Here you can see me cutting a chunk of celeriac. This is a veggie that I really like to give because it's just a big chunk that the rabbits can chew off, and it keeps them busy for hours. It's also a really healthy veggie and it's one of their favorites, so this is something that I buy really often for them. So this afternoon I'm visiting some family and they also have rabbits, so I made some extra rabbit salad to give them. Here I am making a tiny little salad for Apollo. He is a very picky eater, so I hope he will like it. So in the evening, I always check up on Apollo because then he's awake. The first thing I do is refill and clean his food dish. I always put one fresh veggie in it so that I'm sure he's hydrated enough. And then I put 3 spoons of his feed mix so that I'm sure he's eating enough and he's healthy. I made my feed mix myself, but you shouldn't do this without the proper research, because it's really important that your hamster gets enough fiber, enough proteins, so it's really complicated to do it yourself. Then I also add some herbs to his food dish. This is a herb mix I made last summer with a lot of different herbs from my garden, so it's really healthy and it has a lot of health benefits. So I'm really proud of this mix and I always give him. Here I'm adding some flowers from Tiny Flower Shop. I really recommend putting these in the cage at least once a week, as this is very enriching and it keeps your hamster busy, and it's also very healthy, so Apollo really likes it. Here I'm sprinkling around some food to keep him busy, and this is also really good for their brain. And here you can see little Apollo waking up in his core clog and not getting the snack. So a few days ago I received my Easter box from Tiny Flower Shop, and this really lovely Easter basket was in it. So I added some moss and this lovely homemade treat from them. So I'm gonna add this in the cage and hopefully Apollo will have a lot of fun with it. So then the last thing I do before I go to bed is refilling the rabbits their hay stash, as hay is 80% of a rabbit's diet, so you should always be able to give them an unlimited amount, especially for the night because it's also cold and this keeps them warm and busy, so I think it's really important to give it to them. And yeah, that was my pet routine. I'm hoping you liked it. Yes, if you subscribe to my channel, you will see more of these kind of videos. So I'll see you guys hopefully